Chat, we back, man. Roll to the chip. Roll to the chip. We're gonna do the My NBA. Pick one team and go all in. One team and go for it, chat. Sixers team. Gotta pick some old teams. Of course, let Bron go on this farewell tour. What that mean, though? Game one, chat. Game one, chat.
The big man at 6'9", number 4, Nikola Vucevic.
Game one, chat. We gotta set the tone, chat.
At guard, number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
We gotta set the tone, chat.
6'4", number 9, Derek White. At small forward, at 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The Boston Celtics head coach is Joe Mazzulla. This is the Boston Celtics.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Celtics, White and Brown are the wingmen. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Feels like just yesterday we were watching the NBA Finals, Doris. Now a brand new season is getting started.
Doesn't feel like yesterday to me. I've been dying for some NBA hoops all summer. Let's tip it up.
Let's get it.
Here's Vucevic.
Oh, no. I gotta change this view. I gotta change this view. Broadcast. Stadium of broadcast.
Vucevic slams it in.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. George in the post. He's guarded by White. Clock at 6. Maxey drops in the layup for 2.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Tatum, a screen on Oubre. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I wondered what Coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, Coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball.
Let's go.
It's a tricky assignment, so Coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Now here's Brown. Three-pointer Pritchard. Paul George pulls down the board. Pass to Edgecombe.
DJ.
And that one is hammered home.
DJ.
Wow.
VJ.
Edgecombe.
Let's go.
I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over
Go,
his
young
career.
boy.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Maxey on the wing, defended by Pritchard. To the inside. And
Go.
Edgecombe, the bucket on the assist from Maxey.
Let's go.
Edgecombe's gotten his second bucket.
A solid finisher in close. Edgecombe's agility lets him find good angles.
It's stolen by
Let's go.
Oubre. Maxey passes to Embiid, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Let's
Just
go.
taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pritchard, the pass to Vucevic, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre.
Back him down.
Embiid against Vucevic. And the basket by Embiid.
Go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh?
Celtics trail by 4. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout.
go.
He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Banton comes in for Pritchard. Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Got him.
Grimes, and he comes up with a bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
1:07 left in the first. Hauser outside. Pass to Vucevic. Fires from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. This is their first chance this season playing Boston. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Here's Barlow. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Hauser. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cadis checked in for Vucevic. Garza comes in for Tatum. Shireman's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Banton.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Hauser passes to Garza. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Barlow. Back to Grimes. And Pritchard pulls it down. 1 second left. Can't get it to drop. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Y'all.
The Sixers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Edgecombe.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got Sam Hauser, and it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And Doris, very disciplined are the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
And BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble for steals. They try to give up one contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality.
Barlow passes to Grimes. Inside, here's Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Here's Walsh. Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. And it's all from three-point range.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches.
Let's go, y'all.
It does, BA. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Lowry, he's checked in for Terry. Here's White. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back over to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Lowry. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's Embiid. And he can't get that one. Celtics trail by 4. Down low. Tipped. Watford with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Philadelphia moving it around. To the middle. Here's Grimes. Can't cash it in from close range. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. White can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 4. A playmaker who can also score in bunches.
Let's go.
Talking about Derek White, Norris.
I'm so glad you are, PA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
Pass to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. That's good.
Let's go.
And so Lowry with the assist. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
Their offense is really humming right now,
Indeed,
and it's
I think
because
it's
of the
busy,
beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Garza.
You see, he wasn't MVP for nothing. Let's go.
And a
See,
little
that
under
knee
3.5
ain't gonna stop
minutes
him.
elapsed here in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Let's go.
And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Lowry, the pass to Barlow. Now here's Grimes. He's closely guarded. Embiid misses.
Come on.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 8. White with it. Picked up by Lowry. Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Yes, it's good. Embiid's got 12 points.
And what's working
Embiid is
here,
out there balling.
each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Oh, he missed that.
Pritchard with it. He's against Watford. Drills it from deep.
But they ain't gonna miss too many more of those.
Is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball. Lowry against Pritchard. They get the rebound.
Back to Lowry. Here's Watford.
Come
That's no
on.
good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Pritchard. Outside White. Goes up from the top of the key. Barlow grabs the miss. Barlow's got 4 rebounds in the game. Releases. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Joel Embiid. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Pretty solid. Let's see what she got. Is she going to get the green? She got her green on. Let's go. 1 hour close. Money. Ooh.
Hey, everybody. The story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
Yep.
Well, Embiid has just taken over. His physicality is having the effect on both ends of the floor, and that's exactly what you want to see from him.
A truly dominant performance thus far from Joel. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually as the leaders of...
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Money.
Taking a look at
Come
Philadelphia.
on.
George and Embiid are up front.
That was it.
Man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
Oh, wide open.
The growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull his team together.
Got him.
Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
So it's Boston now. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Tatum rips the 3.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate makes easy work of it.
Here's Maxey. Boston pulls it in. And here's Brown for 3. Paul George pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Let's go.
And he takes that one up and
Get that shit right back.
Such an explosive
Get
athlete.
that shit right back.
Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Tatum with a screen. Now White. White coming through.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's that
Right back. Right back, dickhead. Right back, dickhead.
Ability to run and jump are well known.
Right back, dickhead. Replay. Let's catch it from that angle. VJ, let's get it back on you, VJ. So, he got you. Right back at him. Right back at him. Stop fucking playing with
This is what drew a lot of eyes to this young man.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. George against Tatum.
Ooh.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Boston ball. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. The Celtics in second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
There's Tatum with the three. The rebound by Maxey. The Sixers lead by 5.
Edgecombe.
Tatum rolls it in. Well, Doris, when you look at the skill set Jason Tatum possesses, what specifically?
That was a nice-ass
If
pass.
you're elite, it means you have a multi-dimensional game, and that's Jason Tatum to a T. He came in with a scoring mindset. His playmaking skills have advanced every single season. He also absorbs an enormous weight on the defensive end.
Let's go,
this guy
Edgecombe.
is elite for a reason, and it's because it's a well-rounded game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Edgecombe. 9 points in the game. Embiid misses. A minute 58 left in the third. White, the pass to Pritchard. Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Sixers lead by 6. Pritchard with a steal. Brown finds Tatum. Here's Vucevic. That one falls. Vucevic has got his third bucket of the night.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the
They
vast
balling,
majority
Chad.
of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Hauser, he's checked
Ain't
in
nobody
for
letting the fuck up.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. It's rebounded by
What a
Jaylen
foul
Brown.
at.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
1:07 left in the third quarter. That falls. Nice
I knew
feed
that
that
was
time from
bucket.
Tatum. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
Grimes. Rebounded by the Celtics. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
How?
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cadiz checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Garza comes in for Tatum. And Walsh is subbed in for Brown. Now here's Pritchard. No points so far. Here's Garza. He nails it.
My
And we're
God.
tied.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Watford the pass to Grimes. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And the
Let's go,
jam by
Drummond.
Drummond.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing.
Pritchard, no good. Outside Grimes to the middle. Here's Drummond. And here's Maxey outside.
Fuck it.
Did he get it off in time? He
Fuck
did.
it. Fuck it.
Are you serious?
Maxey.
That was incredible.
Maxey.
Sees momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully
Let's go,
done.
Max.
The third quarter comes to a close.
Yo.
Philadelphia on top. They're up by 5.
Yeah, I'm playing
And
basketball.
Right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
NBA 2K26.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's
Fourth quarter,
ballgame.
y'all. Anybody
Celtics
game.
trail by 5. White and Brown are the wingmen. Then it's Sam Hauser.
Why the
And
quarter's
it's
so
Queta
short,
in at
too,
center.
y'all?
That's
We
who's
gotta
in the
change
game for
all
the
that.
Celtics. Down low. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
You need at least 6 minutes.
And here's Payne.
Come on.
Here's Embiid.
Embiid.
Pass to Barlow.
Got
Martin inside. He's guarded by White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
Hauser outside. Takes the 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Good.
Philadelphia leading by 5.
Let's go.
Payne with the bucket. Payne's got his first points in this one.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Keita. On the wing, Hauser. Here's Keita.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Back to Hauser. Austin needs to get off a shot here. Oh, he muscles it in.
Oh, my God.
Call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Zero rim protection.
Really?
Unforgivable in a tight ball game
That
like
was
this.
nice.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's
That was nice.
and they didn't have it.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Grimes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Maxey in
Boys
for
back
Payne.
in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline.
Boys back in.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla.
The
as he
boys
talked
back
to the
in.
team. He really emphasized rim
Let's bring this
protection.
shit
He
home.
said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No
Oh,
more
that
of
was a
It's
steal.
a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Brown. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the inside.
Oh,
A
good give and go.
lead. He hammered it down.
That was nice.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick and roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Maxey against Pritchard.
Maxey,
Quick
literally
two.
too
Oh,
fast
net.
for people.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Tatum inside, working on George. Look at Tatum using his length.
Jason
George,
Tatum
don't leave your
under
fucking
duress in the
feet.
Shot clock, big moment, no problem.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout.
Don't
here.
leave your
Looking
feet.
to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Keita.
Got him.
Celtics foul. Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free
Let's
throw
go,
is good.
Tyrese.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude
Come on.
and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Tatum fires. Misses
He
the
just gonna
three.
pull up.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Here's Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
George in the post, covered by Vucevic.
Come on.
Bucket! That one goes!
Come on.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Tatum. Oubre with a rebound.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
And rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Jason Tatum is a thirsty scorer right now, filling it up.
Here's Edgecombe. Now Embiid. Outside Maxey. Jams it home.
Maxey.
Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Edgecombe. Yes, sir!
Oh, my God.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the 76ers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Maxey.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Trailing by 10. Pritchard outside. Now White jacks up a 3. George is there for the rebound. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Maxey.
Maxey.
Big shot.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Let's go. Stop playing. We run this shit.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Joel, in the past, you've certainly had your critics, and you have not run from them. What are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
Well, you do have the ability to dominate every single night. Good.
All right, Allie, thanks.
I mean, Joel.
Great stuff there. Forrest Burke and the rest of our 2K team. This is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
I don't think Joel dunked not one time. Maxey. He was balling.
Baby girl, my paper long. Do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, baby? Would you judge me? Baby, why I ain't got no hits on you? I guess it ain't my time yet. Promise to stay down with until my
we outside.
Told you I'm done with all that
LaMelo.
Same I said it last time, but I ain't done yet. I told you I'm out here getting mine yet. So you I'm on the way, but I'm still yeah. Bought you another whip, but you still speak on what I ain't done yet. Yeah, I cheat on you, want you to really do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same since them.
Let's go, y'all.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the
Let's go, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony.
We outside. We back home.
From our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Norman Powell and the Miami Heat.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knippel. And for Philadelphia, George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. Now we got minutes, we have rotations. These elements
out of here, ball.
Much in the works. at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting
Nut
spot.
shit.
And further success can
I'll
really
fuck with
shake
you,
things
ball.
up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Bridges, no one around him. Bridges missing again. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 4-point game. To the right side. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. And
let's go.
By Embiid.
If Embiid gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's an automatic dunk.
Charlotte is gone 0-2 from deep here.
Watch this little ball. Oh, my God.
It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story.
Let's go. You ain't going to stop me, ball.
Tyrese Maxey showing you he's got some serious hop to go with that deep shooting.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Go.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get toughed on when you let him get inside.
Now, here's Ball.
That's money.
Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach told me, our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball. He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Money.
Again, Ball missing. Now the 76ers with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Oubre outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid in the corner. The Hornets pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
And that one drops.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, then they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that,
it feels
like the East is wide open, they are going to have a chance to make some noise.
Charlotte making a switch here. White's checked in. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
He was fucking low.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bridges outside. Wide, a screen on George. Here's
that was nasty.
That's as good as it gets. Woo!
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 11 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. James checked in for the Hornets. White the pass to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Pass to Barlow. 6 to shoot. It's Martin on the wing. Grimes with it. Knippel with the rebound. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Maxey attacking. 4 for 5.
Oh my God!
In 5 attempts from the floor. And Knippel slams it in.
Yo, what's happening,
That's
yo?
a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim too after the finish. Maxey kicks to Martin. Pass to Grimes. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Out to Bridges. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Boy,
so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 11. Three-pointer.
Let's go.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Here's Bridges. Coming in off the 10-point.
Get that shit out of here.
Just a perimeter threat. Knippel uses his strength and craft to challenge teams inside.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of this, and he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Edwards comes in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Maxey.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been
wouldn't let me
pounding
jump
the
for that.
glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
76ers foul.
Fuck out of here, son.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
It's obvious that LaMelo Ball loves making trouble for the defense. He loves to go right at guys in attacks without hesitation.
It's Grimes on the wing. And that one.
Let's
good.
go.
And the 76ers lead by 8.
Wow, what a pass.
Yep.
They made that a very easy basket with that setup.
No shortage of scoring here.
Be balling. Just keep it up.
Joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach.
Keep LaMelo ass low.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
You got Joel Embiid, Quentin Grimes out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the power.
Let's go.
That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
First team foul.
Here's James. No scoring in this one. Outside ball. Over Grimes. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Edwards. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Here's Grimes. In the corner, it's Watford. Here's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And it's White with the rebound. Hornets trail by 11. And it's Ball in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
What?
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Edwards. Miller's checked in for the Hornets. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Salon. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
We should have let him shoot that.
Salon's got it back down to within single digits for Charlotte. Pass to Embiid from deep. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Barlow's got his first points of the game.
Man, that's a lesson for the
big Barlow.
Harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too
often. Good defense.
The effort has to be there first.
Now here's Payne. It's Grimes on the wing. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Back to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Embiid, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 10. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's White. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Embiid, no good.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And now Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back over to you guys.
You got it, trying to stay healthy.
Indeed.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
He is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of
Indeed.
the quarter.
Let's go.
But it's been an ugly start.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
Bridges is checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Kobe White.
Let's go, chat.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in.
Let's go, chat.
What do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Maxey finds Oubre. Here's Edgecombe.
Let's go.
Point range. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Oh, that's money.
Open look. And
He ain't gonna keep missing those. He ain't gonna keep missing those.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Edgecombe. Here's George. Bridges with the board. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For Charlotte, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the Hornets making a change here. White's checked in. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Out to White. Shoots the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only things that
oh my God.
Bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Taking a look at some stats for Tyrese Maxey. Great showing for him last season. Putting in about 26 points per, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Now here's White. Nothing on the board. And there's the 3-second call.
3 seconds, Joel.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Now here's
Ball. Oh, that was nice.
Knipple with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
In the corner, George with it. Here's Edgecombe, covered by Miller. Here's Drummond. The Hornets pull it in. 50 seconds left here in the second. Baseline jumper. Miller, no luck.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
He
Let's go.
through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Explosive Edgecombe. It's so tough to contain this kid.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go. Game time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Hornets trail by 12. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
That's funny.
Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Shakes him. Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Outside, George. Back to Maxey. Over ball. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Philadelphia. Ahead by 9.
Go to halftime, yo.
Their defense has been active and effective. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Joel, some fireworks early. What's going to be critical to keeping it rolling?
Just keep moving the ball, get stops, and I think the kids just moving the ball, playing together. We've been doing that, and we got some hot guys, and we got to keep building them.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start.
Well, know the vibe, man.
Thanks for tuning in.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
All right, fellas.
We killing them
now
on the
take a look
rebound.
And that is...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
Max.
You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Bucket.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer
Bucket.
for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing.
Why y'all leave him? All right.
There with Miles Bridges.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Maxey passes to George. 76ers moving the ball around to the inside. Now Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Paul George with the steal. Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. Bridges outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's Knipple. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, Bridges. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss.
And out of the gates here in the second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Well, he's got great length for a wing. At 6'8", he can just get to the rim whenever he wants.
And let's check out the numbers for Brandon Miller. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they needed him.
Bridges with the steal. Miller right side. Outside ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
Greg, you talk about some players missing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the...
Oh, my God.
How about the raw?
The windmill.
He gets to the rim with ease.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 11-point game. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Edgecombe with it. He's against Miller. George with the bucket.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
They're running. Here's Edgecombe. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Miller outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And with the bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help and more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Hornets.
And just running the offense. White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
White against Maxey. Over to the left wing. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off target from 3-point range. Over in the corner, White. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ball's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important for this team.
Now Edgecombe. He's got 12. Here's Maxey. Whoa!
Unreal.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, he's only 6'2", but he can really get up. Maxey with a nasty throwdown.
Right the pass to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bridges has got 10 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Embiid. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
There we go.
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop. That's the way I looked at it.
Got it.
On the wing, too. Light covering. The 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Basket counts.
Oh, my God.
He's got 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. And no good. Hornets trail by 6. To the middle.
Get down there. Get down. Oh, move up. Somebody move up. Move up.
Pass to Diabate. Outside. Goal.
Oh.
Over drive. Ball no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Right wing. To Embiid. In close. Embiid gets it to fall.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
There's Ball with the 3. That shot missing. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? 76ers lead by 8. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Right, got him.
Also, Trendon Watford is out there. Embiid is out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Barlow into the 4th.
Get on him, get on him.
That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Salon. Miller outside. Barlow grabs the rebound. Barlow's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Let's go.
Watford's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers.
Oh,
that's a major lead throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Lowry. Good, nice job down low. Lowry's got his
game on, Chris.
And so White will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. There's the triple. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. These guys are grinding.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The legend.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
was the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hogs, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Come on, Maxey.
He's taken just 10 shots.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence improves.
An efficient score from Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot.
Maxey!
To defend.
Let's go.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Hornets trail by 18. White the pass to Bridges. Miller outside. Bridges left side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid.
Maxey.
In the game. Seated. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Maxey.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Team 2 from Ball. Miller. It's good.
Oh.
Put back.
Out of nowhere. That was nasty.
Keeping that possession alive.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Knipples checked in for White. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Over Miller. Edgecombe.
Oh.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Knipple wide open, and he
Knipple.
fires. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Quite simply, you need to run Knipple off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
And there's the lead. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Miller. Ball sets a screen for Miller. Embiid with the rebound.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Hornets trail by 18. Now here's Bridges. Outside ball.
He had to kick that shit out. He saw Embiid ass come.
Pocket 6. From 7. Unloads. Embiid there for the rebound. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. The shot is on.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down. And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Maxey!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game now, looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Miller outside. Bridges against George. And here's Miller outside. He parachutes in for the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Embiid, and it's in there.
Max it. Nope, that my man EJ.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Get out of here, yeah.
For them to kick off this season series, 2 more games ahead, and they take it.
Yeah, that's why he missed
with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Maxey.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Watford. For the 3, Barlow.
Let's go.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Right the pass to James. Pass to McNeely. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Martin dishes to Drummond. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Grimes with it. Wide on him. Here's Barlow. Misses the 3. Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp.
Let's go.
Slam tipped it off.
Big
What a great
76ers.
sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it
Big
out tonight,
76ers.
showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Joelton.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler.
Maxey. Ashcombe, dub. He was balling out there, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy.
My peer broke my heart. I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that, so do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, back you me like that and make up for the rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero to make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life. Fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. Do years, then drop a hit the day I release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. Cause I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue. See, you started hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That ain't gonna stop this channel, my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap the doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got your poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left for pulling bread out the floor. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got you poking her head out the door? Getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce it. Go left for pulling bread out the floor.
Chris, how we play each other? That ain't it.
Oh, say does that star spangled.
And Grant, one thing we...
Chris, how we play each other?
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
A look at the Magic starting group. Both Wagners are out there, Franz at small forward, and Mo at the center. Black is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Banchero in at the power forward position. Now, here's Banchero. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey.
I like it.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Black with it. He's covered by Maxey. There's Wagner with the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And if Wagner can become a consistent threat from deep, watch out now, because then he'll be borderline unstoppable.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Outside for George. Banchero grabs the board. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bane, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wagner finds Wagner. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Wagner. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why they're off.
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Wagner outside. Bane kicks to Banchero. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Stop playing with him.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
And the whistle blows.
That's
it's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And finish Finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Here's Maxey, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Outside, Bane. Wagner passes to Bane. 14 feet away. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Bane. Wagner's got 5 now.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Magic leading by 6. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg.
Oh my God! How?
To experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. The
Let's
talents
go.
of Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best
Oh
on
my
him, and
God.
Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Banchero inside. He's guarded by Grimes. That one goes in.
That's what the
7
fuck you
points
do.
in the game.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond.
That gotta
And the
be a
whistle
charge.
blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
Yeah.
That's his first foul.
Couldn't avoid the charge there, even with the little hop step.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Edwards, he's checked in for Martin. And Brendan Watford subbed in for Maxey. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Terry's checked in for Edwards. And out of bounds is the Magic. Will gain possession. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
You can tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Lets it go from 11. And it's Carter missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Down low. Here's Barlow. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
God.
1:33 left here in the opening quarter. Payne for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barlow, get back. There we go.
Lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wagner. And it's Franz Wagner.
Oh,
in for
my
Banchero.
God.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Pass to Bitadze. Another miss by Orlando.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Barlow, defended by Carter. Drummond working against Wagner. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle
Oh,
there.
got him.
Redford. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Richardson's checked in.
Number 11.
Martin for 3.
Let's go.
From beyond the arc. And that ties it up.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better.
Oh, my God.
And there's the call on Brendan Watford. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Inside, There's Bitadze, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Magic lead by 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Watford. Still yet to score. Martin with the bucket.
Go.
I'll tell you what, I'm sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Yep.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far.
Let's go, Martin.
76ers ahead.
2 big threes.
As they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-4 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Let's go, y'all.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside.
Go.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second.
Oh.
They've got Franz Wagner. Carter out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Richardson. And it's Suggs in at the point.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Back to Grimes. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Bitadze.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Anthony Black's checked in for Richardson. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Here's Wagner. Count the bucket.
Oh, my
and
God.
He's got a free throw coming up as well.
Leading the play there, Wagner gets his points in a lot of different ways. Extremely versatile.
The 76ers making a switch here. Haynes checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Barlow. And nothing is falling for him right now. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The 76ers trail by 4. Barlow passes to Grimes. The 76ers again.
God.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the 3 if you give it to him.
Pass to Watford. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game.
Go,
He's 1 for 2.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Magic.
Here's Suggs. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh.
Suggs has got 6 here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Watford, that's good.
What a foul at.
That's what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Magic leading by 4. Suggs with the ball. He has 6. Wagner wide open. Off target from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Watford passes to Embiid. Back to Watford. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. The shot by Carter, nobody around.
Oh,
the three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got 7 points.
The versatility of Carter Jr. I mean, he can shoot off 1 to 2 dribbles as well as off the catch.
Both teams will make substitutions. The 76ers trail by 7. To the left wing. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. No good that time.
That's a no-pointer.
Oh, God. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And what you love about Bane is just how hard he works. His drive to keep getting better on display.
Launches a 3, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach.
Come on,
He
DJ.
said, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You
Come on,
teach
team.
with
We got to get it
communication
together.
and positivity, because that's how I
Oh,
think a
that
lot
was
of these guys will
a
actually
fucking
register
foul.
it. Guys, back to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the
Let's
floor,
go.
and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Here's Oubre.
Let's go.
Embiid with the contested shot.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here.
Let's go.
He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And for over a decade in the NBA grade, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same, but can he hold off Father Time?
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Wagner's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
Because he's quick and aggressive, Maxey draws his fair share of fouls and gets to the line.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Drummond's checked in for the 76ers.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat.
Let's go,
and
Maxey.
because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Pass to Edgecombe. From deep, Maxey beats
Maxey.
That's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
I agree, I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and to get off the
Let's
shot he
go.
was confident about, that's good work.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Orlando out in front. They're up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Maxey.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Philadelphia, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus, and they're determined.
Maxey balling.
And changing focus now to the Orlando Magic. They're halfway through what's certainly been a competitive game.
This bench, they've been destructive. High energy, attacking like torpedoes.
Rising. And that about wraps.
Let's go. Come on, Tyrese. You got 15. We got to stop him.
This third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting.
Let's go.
A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. And it's Oubre in at small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Edgecombe.
Y'all know y'all not stopping young boy.
Hey, man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
Black the pass to Banchero. Wagner has screen on George. The 3 from Banchero.
Okay.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
From deep, Maxey
connects
from 3-point range. Maxey's got 20.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
The Magic trail by 3. Outside, Bane. From the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. George finds Embiid. Back to George. Pass to Embiid. Now Edgecombe. He's defended by Wagner. Clock at 4. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Black. Magic moving the ball around. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out to the right wing. George passes to Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. No good on the 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They
Throw that shit down.
With authority.
And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. The kick out to Bane. Drills it from outside.
That's an elite shooter.
That was nice.
From the coffin corner.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside Maxey. Embiid finds Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. For 3, Oubre. Black grabs the board. A good look from Wagner. Hits the jumper in space.
The assist.
Wagner's got 10 points in the game.
Pretty nimble play that time by Wagner, pulling up before the defense could get set to stop it.
Pass to Maxey. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he's just torching him right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
Jalen Suggs is checked in for Black.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Oh.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Bane. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oubre passes to George. And here's Maxey. Now, here is George. Oh, good on the triple. Pass to Wagner. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Here's Banchero. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers leading. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. And that's now 24 points for Tyrese Maxey. And here's Wagner. 10 points for him. Wagner finds Banchero. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Embiid with the block.
What a rejection by Embiid and coach. He saw him come in and got there to deny it.
A nice shot by George.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Banchero against George. Wagner, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wagner with the rebound and score. Good work near the hoop.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Richardson comes in for Bane. And Grimes has it in the corner. And it's Terry at the elbow. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. And stolen by Wagner.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch.
Let's go.
The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Let's check in now with our Fours, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Kevin?
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. To the inside, Drummond. And
let's go.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. Bitadze is screen on Terry. Richardson, no luck. Richardson against Terry, and the layup's good off the glass. Terry's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Here's Suggs. His three-pointers off the mark. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We're not
and
playing.
It's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it was made by the big fella.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Magic, Wendell Carter is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Black in at the 2.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Carter. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 8. The big man converts inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Bain. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Nobody was down there.
On Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
It's Black in the corner. Carter outside. And it's off from three-point range. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one,
Embiid, let's go.
Nice open look right there.
Why not?
Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A focal point in this offense, Embiid has no hesitation shooting off the catch.
Pass to Bitadze. Here's Bain. Back to Bitadze. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Now Watford. Pass to Barlow. Now Watford. The tray. Carter pulls it in. Here's Black. He's guarded by Grimes. Black the pass to Carter. Over Martin. On the money from 12 feet away.
Junior. Assisted by
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Embiid. And he makes the bucket. Gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
Taxi's checked in for Martin. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Banchero comes in for Wendell Carter. And Wagner's subbed in for Bain. And that one's good, Wagner.
One thing I like about Wagner, and it's one of his great attributes, he can play with or without the ball.
Suggs against Maxey. Maxey on the wing. Back to Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The Magic trail by 9. Pass to Black. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Banchero, that's good.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Takes it off the glass. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Banchero against Embiid. Now Wagner. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Baines checked in for Orlando. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And they double up Embiid. Here's Maxey. Beyond the arc. Carries the deep ball.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now Banchero. The 11-footer. Embiid there for the rebound. Maxey going inside.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Here's Black. Here's Banchero. Now Wagner from outside. Cleared away by George. Knocked away. Now Embiid. Now Maxey. Oubre outside. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. It's impossible to stop.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his third foul of the game. George against Banchero. From deep. It's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through.
Stop.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And tonight, you know, they took the time needed, made the plays they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Magic.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Tyrese Maxey.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Cleared away by George. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock.
Oh my God!
Opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's Suggs missing. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. Oubre for 3. Off on that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense and potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony,
Maxey,
and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
Team balling, Chad.
For you and me, this life is not a problem. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. Put my heart and soul to the stars.
Let's go, Chad.
Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the... Here we go. And it's going to be Washington off the tip. And the Sixers expecting 3rd overall pick, VJ Edgecombe, to contribute right from the jump shots.
He's quiet, but man, does he have game. And he's the draft's premier athlete. He's a two-way player, a high-character guy as well. And this backcourt in Philadelphia is loaded. But trust me, he's something different. He's on a mission.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George and Embiid are up front. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
Outside Coulibaly. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Edgecombe. Davis with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Pass to George. Outside Davis. There's Young with the three. Counted from distance.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
The three from Edgecombe. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And one thing you can say about today's NBA, Shams, it keeps you guessing.
Oh, does it? I mean, this is an era of wide-open competition. We've seen the flattening of the lottery odds, the big comebacks, especially in the playoffs this past year, a different champion each season. These are exciting times, to be sure, and I think continuingly with this collective bargaining agreement, we're going to see more and more parity in the league.
And a year-round news cycle, which is good for you.
I'll be ready, BA. You know this is much more fun for me.
Davis can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Maxey attacking. It's rebounded by Washington.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Washington again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 3. And he drives in, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed going downhill.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league. Clearly is designed for parity around the league. But I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. You saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
It's good.
Go.
Set up beautifully by George. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
They're really working the paint now.
Young, the pass to George. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Edgecombe. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. George outside. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid with the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Coulibaly with a rebound. Wizards trail by 6. Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me. 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source, a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
The shot by Watford, no good. And we got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Washington shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Why was Trey Johnson such a hot pick? When he gets hot, he can light up the scoreboard, a microwave-type scoring talent.
And Washington making a change here. Gills checked in. Now here's Johnson. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. The Wizards making a switch here. Vukcevic just checked in. 1:27 left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Hey, expanding his range. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, scoring guard by trade. Johnson's ability to create for others will be huge in his development.
Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Carrington. Still no points. Here's Johnson. Barlow grabs a miss.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Well, you love how Andre Drummond always supports the play right where they need him to be at the end of that fast break.
Inside, here's Vukcevic. On easy 2 on the layup. Vukcevic has got 5 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Martin. That three's off the mark. The Wizards trail by 4. From deep, Johnson sinks it from distance.
Well, Johnson doesn't just take a lot of threes. He makes them, too.
Pass to Watford. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. And the 76ers lead by 4.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Wizards High Squad.
At the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. The Sixers on top. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense
you gotta get in the game, baby boy.
They've got Johnson. He's out there with Trae Young, and it's Riley in at the small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. Well, the Wizards fell in the lottery, but ended up drafting Trey Johnson, Shams, a 2-guard who has drawn comparisons to Ray Allen.
Those are some big shoes to fill if that's the comparison. But listen, Trey Johnson is an elite shooter who has spent a lifetime honing his craft. That work ethic is what they're banking on in D.C. So the hope is he'll continue to round out his game to become a star caliber player.
They certainly have a chance in Washington. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Whitmore. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Riley. No points yet. Johnson for 3. That one dropped. 3 for 6 now.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Outside Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around to the inside. Here's Embiid. Oh, nice job, Embiid. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
Count it. Embiid's got 6.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Davis, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in. On On the tape, and he can't jam it through. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And Watford pulls it down.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up, but I'm sure, boy, they love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Maxey. Here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Davis with it. Grimes covering. Washington again can't hit. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now. So the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Stolen by Davis. And a fast break now for the Wizards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot. He will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The Wizards making a switch here. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce, and boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Washington has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game, and that one good.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
76ers trail by 4. Maxey outside, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Sean.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. And it's Washington with the ball. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Back to Young. There's the triple. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Young's got 12 points in the game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. George comes in for Barlow. Oubre, he's checked in for Grimes. And it's Edgecombe in for Watford. The 3 from Edgecombe. Rebound Washington.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Johnson. Koulibaly on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, we know you got to get going, but thanks, Shams. As always, it's been fun and informative, my friend.
BA, no problem. Always glad to join, but I got to go. I got to get to this news right now.
Man's got things to do. Always enlightening to hear from Shams. It's incredible some of the information he gathers.
It is very difficult reporting to do, and the reason why is you are constantly on the phone trying to earn the trust of your sources, and you have to be reliable and accountable for what you say. His job is not easy.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Maxey against Sarr. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. Sarr pulls it in.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Here's Koulibaly. No good on the 3. 76ers trail by 4. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
Boy, you talk about athleticism. How easy does PG make it look right there?
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, George with a steal. For 3, Maxey.
Money.
3, but Let's see. They
Come
may
on.
need to review it. I'm not sure the ball
Come on,
was
ref. We got that all.
Previous play is under review.
We got that all.
Not yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
It was all.
Yeah, the replay
It's
makes
all.
it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, leading by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. They made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Looking at Philadelphia, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out,
Check.
shuffling rotations, and players are
To
trying to
keep
get
balling the way we balling, Chet.
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it.
He's feeling it, exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage look.
Thanks for joining us.
Chet.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without
The
question,
young gun.
Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team. Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, God.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Stop. Had to get him back.
B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T
Had to get him back, Jack.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to Young. From deep. From way down.
I hate Trey. I knew that was good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see
I knew that was good.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you, Brian.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to George. Here's Edgecombe from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to George. Here's the 3.
Money.
It's a 3-pointer. George has got 8.
The triple has been a major part of Paul George's arsenal. This guy has got the size to get it off.
Young, the pass to George. Outside Young.
Watch all these nut ass screens.
To the paint.
Oh.
And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Young. Sarr's got his second basket of the game.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line and check to the three-point play.
There's the strength training coming into play for Maxey.
And we've seen the Wizards churning their rock.
Go it again, ref. He pissed. Behind the back. Got him. The slide. Oh, my God.
Mr. Doris with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those
go.
extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following. Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Edge call.
Philadelphia, the rebound. Pass to Oubre. Now here's George. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Edgecombe. He buries it from 3. Edgecombe's got 7 now in this quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Back to Young. George sets a screen. The 3 is up. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to George. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Philadelphia moving it around. There's the 3.
George.
And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner 3, he'll take it.
Outside Davis. Young from long range. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
And here's Coulibaly. Young from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And here's Maxey outside. And the
Stop playing with him.
Another 3.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a 3, that's a good look for this squad.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. A 12-point game.
Stop playing.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Stop playing, Chad.
All right, everybody, you know what time it is. A big round of applause for your Wizards Breakers.
Ballin'. Ballin'.
And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
Here's Maxey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now Carrington. He's scoreless. From deep, Johnson. Drummond grabs the miss.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Carrington. Pass to Champagny. Beyond the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 12. Here's Maxey. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. The shot by Drummond, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Maxey, that's good.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Carrington. And here's Johnson. Davis, a screen. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses. Maxey with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the 2nd free throw is good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in a good situation, up by 13 points.
In a real good situation.
And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead.
He's been balling. Shout out to my Sixers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Trae Young, also Johnson out there, and it's Champagnie at center. That's the group for Washington right now. And that one's good. Young.
Ice Trae, looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Young boy Terry.
Started by Young.
Stop playing with him.
The basket is good. Terry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Young. 4-3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Outside Grimes. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Johnson. The shot misses. Good D by Watford. Into the lane. Oh,
Terry.
Two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Johnson. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. And this is what Johnson is out here to do. When the mid-range opens up, he doesn't hesitate firing.
Baseline jumper. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. From 9 feet out. And too long on the shot. The Sixers lead by 9. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Watford the pass to Terry. Now here's Embiid. Whitmore defending. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, when it comes to drawing fouls, Embiid is one of the best to ever do it.
The Wizards making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Edwards comes in for Terry, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Watford. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Here's Davis. Davis gets it done. What strength.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Here's Maxey. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
They grab their own miss. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Outside Edwards. Fires the three. Goes up again. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
From deep, Johnson. Edwards pulls it in.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Here's Whitmore outside. Gets the three ball to go.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Embiid. Davis pulls it down. The Wizards trail by 11. Now Young. Puts up the tray. Cleared away by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. The crossover. Bangs it in. What a move.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. For Washington, Sars checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Whitmore, and it's Coulibaly in for Johnson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Paul George, he's checked in for Barlow. Oubre comes in for Edwards, and it's Edgecombe in for Grimes. Philadelphia leading by 13. Going inside, using the glass to lay it in.
So athletic. I mean, that slashing ability is what made Edgecombe a top 3 pick.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Young.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sar is the perfect lob threat.
1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is...
Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Maxey with a 40 piece.
This is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them.
Come on, Maxey with that 40 piece.
Things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyrese Maxey.
The 40
this is the very
piece.
definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
And it's a completely new group for Washington.
Philadelphia foul. Kelly Oubre Jr. First personal foul.
The first one falls. D'Angelo Russell, he's checked in for Johnson.
For the Wizards.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yes, 6'8", and with his versatile skill
Right
set,
back.
plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late.
Right
now
back.
in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's an 18-point game. That one drops for him.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a three. Yes, sir, with the three. Now here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Philadelphia foul. Tyrese Maxey. Second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Driving to the basket. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How many he finished with? I gotta have a 50 piece. He gotta have a 50 piece.
No problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Tyrese looking at him like, what?
This team was consistent
Stop playing
throughout.
with me, dog.
They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
He gotta have a 50 piece.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our two.
The 50 piece. Max, let's go see. Ain't worried about Trey. Oh, 49. 49. Almost had the 50 piece. 50 piece. You know what I mean? Max. We ain't playing, dog. And B, what you have? 12 and 14. Edge cone. Top. It's that time. Love. Come here, give me my hug and kiss. Nope. Tomorrow. Chat, this look like a Sixer team that want to win a chip. I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. Them comebacks been crazy. I know Boston gonna want to get their get back. Boston gonna want their get back, chat.
everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. Well, for both teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Tatum. And it's Pritchard.
Nice kick out.
And it's Vucevic missing. Over the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Wizards.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
Now, Vucevic, after the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Vucevic to the pass to Brown. 3-pointer, Pritchard. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Maxey. Now Embiid. He's covered by Pritchard. No one near Edgecombe. He lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Locked and
let's go.
Edgecombe firing at will.
Pritchard passes to Brown. And he converts the layup.
Brown, big dog. He ain't going front. He ain't going to fucking let you just back him down. Brown going to get in there.
And get the other guys on their heels.
It's stolen by Vucevic.
Nice steal.
White looking around. Brown wide open. He fired.
Yeah,
it's a very
that
good
was
look
butter.
and converts.
Well, look, they need Brown making an impact with his outside game, and he rarely disappoints.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around. Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
From deep, George. It's good from long range.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Maxey attacking. Boston grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Philadelphia has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Embiid, and he gets the bucket.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Pritchard.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Edgecombe.
My God. My God.
Is still going up while others are coming down.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. Pass to Vucevic. Now White fires for 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Embiid. Edgecombe's got 7.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the Body control to finish.
Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win season.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
Now White, after the missed three from Joel Embiid, and it's good, 2 points.
Nice screen.
Timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's Grimes. Back to Watford. Clock at 6. Grimes with the ball.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
To the wing on the left. Hauser the pass to Banton. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Martin. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Watford from past the arc.
Let's go.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it.
Go.
And they need more of it.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Celtics trail by 10. Pass to Hauser. It's stolen. Here's Grimes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Let's go, y'all.
They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So it's Boston now. 76ers getting the bucket. Hauser misses. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Banton, the pass to Garza. Count it.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Watford. Here's Grimes. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break.
Pagecomb is getting fucking posters, dog. Getting fucking posters.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Quentin Grimes out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the fourth. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the middle. Here's Cater. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Come on.
Down 2 points.
With a foul it.
He can twist and contort on a finish. It's so tough to defend.
That was good, D. That was good, D.
Celtics trail by 8. Al Gonzalez. Pass to Hauser. Takes the 3. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
It's Grimes on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Maxey. And that one's on top from the wing. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Tatum. Y'all let him do that.
Yeah, Tatum can be pretty slick with his dribble moves, putting the defense off balance.
Pause.
And here's Maxey. And he banks in the lane. Maxey's got 12.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't want to break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back over to you guys.
Always looking to get better.
Come on.
Thank you, Allie. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Philadelphia leading by 5. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list, 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship and be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. While we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Cash money. Brown with the train.
Well, this is what Brown was looking for. He just needed the ball, and then instantly his shot was up.
Where my foul at?
Good, Maxey.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Celtics trail by 4. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up with that motherfucker. With the foul. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And so Tatum nails them both. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
Let's go.
While those groups are randomly selected in the
Let's go, North Philly.
It is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Nifty move. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
Outside, George. Lowry from outside.
Let's go, North Philly.
That time from George.
North Philly.
Lowry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass
North Philly.
And enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Right now, it's your Sixers dancing.
Making a change here. Arlo's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Garza's checked in. Outside, White. Pritchard sets a screen for White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid trying to break loose. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Wide open look. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Tatum. Edgecombe with it. 17 points for him last game against Washington. No problem knocking that one down. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Tatum's shot is off.
Well, look, adding unnecessary difficulty to a shot is something that drives coaches crazy. Stick to the basics whenever you can. Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Takes a 3 from anywhere, anytime. Tatum.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to...
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up, and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, gotta get...
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping. And that'll do it for halftime.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. he has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Pritchard and White are their guards. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle.
Know that edge.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. The 3 from Tatum. Oubre pulls it in. Philadelphia's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
And take a look here at some numbers for Jason Tatum. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, 27 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
And it's White missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now here's White. Now here's Brown. Back to White from downtown. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third. Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. He's coming off an excellent season. 10th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percent.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season.
Oh my God!
He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with, and for a full game too. I mean, just nonstop. Outside, White. Tatum down low. Kenon George, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
Lots of players to it, Coach, but what is the best part of Jason Tatum's game, in your opinion?
Wow, now that's a tough question, Kevin, because this guy can do it all. I would say what the best part of Tatum's game is he can create whatever shot he needs at any given time. He's got the ball handling skills and the shot making ability to get where he needs to go and then finish the play.
Tatum,
I knew it.
That's good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Vucevic. The bucket is good. 11
Come on.
Defensive foul. That one on Embiid.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Here's Maxey. And the layup falls. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's Tatum for 3. Excellent D there from George.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside, Maxey. Outside, George from deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Brown inside the line. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Outside for George. Over Tatum, and there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Dash to Edgecombe. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Inside. In close, and he gets it to fall.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Arlo's checked in. Quentin Grimes comes in for Kelly Oubre. Terry's checked in for Edgecombe. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Maxey. Tatum's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 9. To the paint. And they double up Embiid. Here's Terry. Here's Grimes. Good on the triple.
Money.
Grimes has got 8 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Tatum.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out
there. Gonzalez against Terry. Pass to Watford. Here's Barlow. Stolen by Tatum. Drops in the breakaway layup. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Celtics.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And that one is
oh my God.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Terry kicks to Embiid. Pass to Watford. Here's the 3. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Tatum to the wing right side. Hauser. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Hauser's got his second basket of the night. Watford passes to Grimes. Outside Terry. Good on the 3-point shot. And the 76ers lead by 6.
That's right, Terry. Pull that shit together.
Behind us, we start the 4th quarter. What is still anybody's ballgame. Philadelphia shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Watford out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Barlow in a power forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 6. And here's Brown outside.
Gotta let Brown shoot that shit.
6. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
Grimes passes to Drummond. Outside, Maxey. And the 3-ball is good. Maxey's got 13 points in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brown against Maxey. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Maxey kicks to Drummond.
Oh, God.
And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 4. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Grimes. From 10 feet out, Garza no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Watford. Kicks it out to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Lays it up.
Crazy.
Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Trendon Watford. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Barlow. Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Tatum gets the bucket.
Bruising his way to a bucket. Tatum wanted it, and he got it.
Now, here's Maxey. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Snatched away. A finish. Crashes it down to finish the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now, here's Brown. There's the pick. Here's Garza. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 8. Maxey finds Grimes. Back to Maxey. Pass to Grimes. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Tatum! The long shot, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Celtics trail by 8. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Boston making a switch here.
Oubre, yeah, where you been at, man?
Has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Come on, young boy.
Good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Now, Maxey. After the missed 3 from Derek White. Got it!
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Tatum. And it doesn't go. The 76ers leading by 10. Maxey attacking. Oh, what a finish.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
He just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Outside Tatum. Here's Vucevic. Good!
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
Strong move off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now Vucevic, he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Maxey. Yep, that goes down.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Oubre. Embiid got it to go off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the play.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Tatum fires. Down he goes for three.
Using his unique perspective, Vucevic sees the whole floor and finds the open shooter.
Here's Oubre. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Celtics ball.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Vucevic is screen on Maxey. White missed on the three. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue.
Oh, my God.
This kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground.
The windmill at the end.
To throw it down.
Releases. So
Oh,
the 76ers
God, let's go.
tonight. Not just a regular season win. It also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
Let's go.
Look at the teams that advance in the Cup. You normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Tyrese Maxey. We was balling, y'all. Chat, that's the end for the night. Thank you for tuning in.